explaining the new cinematic line by line. A weak tether, long forgotten. The first thought is Attican assumes his binding is weak, but considering the next line is directly referring to Ionia, and Attican later talks about his realm, I think this could be hinting at Ionia being the original origin for demons, or at least Attican himself, but he has long shed any gripping ties to that aspect of the spirit realm. Just a thought.
Ionia is but a doorway.
Ionia is but a doorway. Easily overlooked because we are so excited to see Ionia. But let's say there was something you wanted in the spirit realm. Where would be the first place you'd look to enter? Ionia.
Come claim your prize in my world.
In my world. Again, demons and spirit gods like Volibear are native to the spirit realm. That's why people like Shen are so important in keeping leaks under control. They don't necessarily belong here.
Besides, you have no host.
Vlad talking about a host brings to mind 3 people: Darius, Riven, and Mel. I rule out Mel because she's quite literally just arrived in Noxus, and this duo was just talking about how they basically still have her. Darius was brought up in a recent short story about how he was recovering from the fight with Trundle, but still being watched by LeBlanc. They also mentioned the might of Noxus, and by this time in the lore, Darius is the principle of might within the Triferiax. But ever since we first saw the image on the wall, Riven has been in the discussion as it originally kinda looked like her sword. This would be my favorite avenue, especially as Riven could possibly already be in Ionia, and LeBlanc herself has been hunting her down, mostly for the broken blade.
New Grand General would never approve another campaign in Ionia.
This line plays with the Arcane series and this cinematic back on a nice timeline. Swain is in power, and we are long done with the first invasion of Ionia. Swain's whole thing was Noxus first, so he wouldn't want to expend himself on something like Ionia, let alone a plan devised by someone he dislikes as much as LeBlanc. What does LeBlanc whisper? It's really hard to say, but Attican surely does not like it, which leads me to believe that it's just her rebinding the demon. That and the chains look awfully like the 1000 blades she mentions.
An unfortunate turn. As for the might of Noxus, it won't be necessary.
There's the line about the might of Noxus.
To Ionia, then.
That's just blatantly Riot saying where the narrative is going next. Probably where the map is going as well. Exciting new lore. Make sure you're followed.